Hello, everybody. It's Zeidoktor here with Typical Manga Fan, and this episode of the Typical Manga Review is going to be dedicated to Inside Mari, Boku wa Mari no Naka, Chapter 73, Changing Seasons. And there's no special cover page this time around. We just have a close up of Mari's sleeping face, presumably as Yori is waking up.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought Yori looked so a lot like Mari from that angle, and without glasses.
Yeah, I would say without the lack of glasses, probably.
Yeah, and the fact that you don't see her short hair, and remember, it's usually Mari giving those looks too.
Yeah.
So, I thought that was Mari looking at Yori, but it's Yori looking at Mari. So, Yori looks at the clock and it's like 7:05, and then she tells Mari to wake up. 7 o'clock.
Trying to get up, but Mari's feeling more nuzzly than that this morning.
Yeah, and and so she's like, she starts getting into it, and then she's like, oh no, wait, no, Komori, wake up, and she asks if Mari's going to school, and Mari's like, nope, and he's like, well, I'm going, so, and then Mari's like, are you gonna come back? And then Yori says, well, my sister's worried about me, so I'll be going home today. Okay, see you later.
Yep.
Very nonchalant. Like, it seems like
Yeah.
the Komori Mari is kind of like satisfied with his.
Yeah,
his
he's
position
not
in life.
feeling like motivated to do a whole lot right now.
But I think Yori's realizing, like, this cannot be forever. Like, something has to change.
Yep.
She's enjoying it, but things gotta have to move on. And
Yeah.
so speaking of moving on, like, we see the school.
Yeah. We see is that the boy that kissed Mari before?
Yeah, it's her. It's him and Momika.
Okay, I thought so. And then, well, I figured the girl someone too. I couldn't think of that either. And we're seeing the brothers apparently in a tennis club.
Yeah, and we're seeing the dad working, and then actually we see the mom, and she's like, it seems like she's like at an onsen, like, because of the clothing.
Yeah, and also like at the very least, kind of like a hotel room kind of situation.
I hope it's not with another guy, because I hate those types of plots. But even if it's not the main characters, I hate those plots.
Yeah.
But I think my guess is that she just went out for an R&R, to calm down, be by herself.
To detitanize.
I'm actually surprised. Like, it seems like she's feeling guilt about it, because she didn't seem very guilty about it. She's like, you know what? No, I don't care about the name Fumiko. I don't care about the grandmother. Yeah. I'm the one who's doing everything right. So it's weird that now that she's been off screen for a while, we see some type of. It seems like she's very solemn looking, very guilty looking.
Something
weird
going on there. So I
yeah,
guess we'll see when she finally makes her comeback.
yeah. And then we see Yori walking down the path, and I don't know if she's going to school or going home, but I'm assuming she's just going to school.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how much of the day has passed, but I'm assuming that it's just starting.
Yep. And then we have Komari, if we want to go with that route.
Oh, Komari. You know what? Let's go. That is now the name, Komari. Let's go.
We should have thought of that months ago.
So Komari is that should actually go really well. Komari is just staring blankly into the wall, or in this case, at us, the reader.
I can see you.
And then she goes and looks at the passport, and she looks at Mari's passport, and says everything about Mari, her year.
I don't think it's a passport.
It's no, it's an ID card. Yeah, my bad. It's not a passport. It's an ID card. So it just looked a lot like a passport from that angle for some reason. I think it's because an ID card is usually not in the book, and a book is usually like a passport. But
well, I think with Japanese school IDs, it is a bit different.
Yeah, probably is.
Anyway, at this point, Mari's phone starts to ring. Oh, actually, little note: in school ID, does her hair shorter, or just styled differently? Small detail. I just thought, huh. Anyway, the phone rings. Komari picks it up, and it's from Komori. Isao. It's like, Mari, long time no talk. You may not read this, but I'm sending it anyway. I'm sorry for everything. To tell you the truth, my mother came to the apartment yesterday. She knew that I haven't been going to classes at the university. But I now feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest. After talking things over with her, I came to a decision. I'm going to move back to my parents' house. I was very happy to meet you at the end of my life in Tokyo, Mari-san. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. And that leaves her in a state of, what?
Okay, so wait, you sorry, I I wasn't able to respond with the short hair thing. What were you talking about the short hair?
The page with the sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off on it, but I was just like on page like 18, 17, like when she's looking at the photo ID. Like when the phone started ringing, it threw me off for a second. I thought she was looking at the picture, but I realized that was the picture. I just realized that the hair looked noticeably different there. I don't know if it's just style or just pure length.
Well, I mean, So which page? So which page you say was shorter?
17, 18, like when she's the one that shows the close up of the ID.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's the ID.
Okay.
I mean, she wouldn't just randomly smile at you.
Well,
I mean,
Mari, you never know.
yeah, but that just seems like out of context, even in this manner. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's been a while, so the hair's obviously grown a bit longer. But yeah, so as I said previously, the fact that Isao is now going home might kind of might be like, oh my gosh, you know,
That might break off that detachment that were just discussing.
yeah, because she's now notice how like before her life was not really, she wasn't really energetic. Now you see her eyes like opens up and she's like showing emotion and shit.
Yeah.
And then we see the clouds. So I think at this point
is that
she's
her phone
like,
buzzing or something else buzzing?
well, it starts when she's right there. So I'm assuming that's where she is.
Yeah, I mean, like, the phone rang out loud when the text messages came in.
Yeah, I don't know why it's still buzzing. Like the message is already there.
I mean, unless it's something else entirely. Which it could be. I mean, otherwise just like noise of crickets or whatever, or bugs or something outside. I don't know.
Long time no talk. Interesting. Yeah.
That's probably them doing the Japanese like sasupuri or something like that. Like that's what they always. That's usually translated as like long time no see. Yeah. So it's probably some version of that. I'm willing to bet. But yeah, it's like there's not a very lot of going on in the chapter other than a little bit of nuzzling and the message from Isao. Like I say, probably the telling one would be like the Mommy Titan page, because you got her like kind of sitting there like morose, like you said.
Yeah. I think the fact that where her mom was actually like the most important thing in this chapter. Well, the second most important thing. I mean, obviously, what happened with the Sao was important too, but that we knew that from last chapter or the 2 chapters before, or whenever mom came home. Mm-hmm. But yeah, now we actually see where the mom was, and so she's not dead, by the way. Mm-hmm. Because I think didn't say something like she might have committed suicide or something.
That was I think maybe like one theory that got discussed at some point.
Yeah, that's not happening. So
yeah, I mean, that would be like a bit of a. I think we did bring it up, but I don't know what I said then. But thinking on it right now, it's like
I shot it pretty down pretty quickly. So
yeah.
But yeah, so
I don't believe it either.
So. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's just like every day. I think Mari's still stuck. I think she's Komari still can't move on.
Yep. Like I said, we kind of got like a bit of a respite going on here, like a period where she can kind of rest and take stock.
Yeah, I mean, it's I think Yori's realizing that she's still not like she's not ready to come back into the fold yet, like in the social life. So I think part of it is that Komari is still uncomfortable with being in Mari's position, like because if he goes to school, he would have to adjust.
She may still be thinking like she has to be Mari.
Yeah, and I don't think she's happy about that. I'm using he and she both interchangeably, but yeah. So
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah. But Yori, so I think Yori's just kind of like, we gotta in her head, she's like, we gotta change this somehow. And yeah, that's about it.
Yep. Like I said, kind of a quickie with this episode, but that's how Mari chapters kind of have to be here. It's like 5. There's like 8 pages of no dialogue.
I know.
8 pages.
But there's so much detail to just the scenery in itself that you actually feel effort. There's effort in this.
Let's see, we're seeing the boy and Momoka. Like they seem to be together now. We got.
I know they've always been they've been together for a long time.
Oh, okay. Because wasn't there like, I thought he was Mari's boyfriend at first.
No. What? No. He was always Momoka's boyfriend. It's just that he had an interest in Mari.
Oh, okay.
Momoka was. And remember what Momoka said, like, oh, last night me and him joined by the hip. Obviously what that means. And so she was mocking Mari and saying like, we had sex. He was with me now. So long. And so no, they've been together for a long time.
Okay, we got the brother like doing that. It's like you gotta wonder what's going through his mind right now.
How do I beat this guy at tennis?
Well, okay, true. I'm supposed to think about the fact that he overheard him talk about like Mari like she was somebody else, and then you got the father there. He's like just doing whatever. I honestly thought like because the way like the desk and everything was arranged, if that was like a teacher trying to call into the home or something, call a parent, and then we go from there to the Mommy Titan. Because I am not good at faces. I will confess.
What do you say?
I am not good at faces, apparently.
Well, I mean, to To be fair, in manga and anime, the faces tend to be similar.
Yeah, but this author does a really good job of making things distinct.
Yeah.
So I have no excuse.
All right. Well, I mean, one person thought she was someone else, so hey.
Yeah. I mean, like that picture of Yori at the very beginning, like when she's like waking up, like that looks like somebody else completely.
Well, I mean, no. For a second, I did think I thought that was Mari looking at Yori for a sec, but I'm like, oh, no, wait a second, Mari's still sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in any case, that has been our review of Inside Mari, Boku wa Mari no Naka, Chapter 73, Changing Seasons. Go ahead and take us away.
Bye.